Hey everyone, so you want to learn Python. You've probably looked at it and thought, how do I get from hello world to, actually building something real? It can feel like you're staring at the bottom of a huge mountain. Well, today, we're going to give you the map to the top.
So let's just get right to it. Are you really ready to do this? To become a Python pro? Doesn't matter if you're writing your very first line of code today, or if you're kind of stuck in the middle, feeling a little lost. This is the roadmap you've been looking for.
And here it is. Take a good look. This is your guide, your entire journey laid out from day one all the way to mastery. We're going to walk through it together, step by step, so you know exactly what to expect.
Okay, stage 1, the first 4 weeks. Every amazing structure needs a solid foundation, right? That's what this is all about. You're learning the absolute essentials, the fundamental building blocks for everything, and I mean everything, you're going to build later on.
So, what does that actually mean? Well, you'll get the hang of the core syntax. That's basically the grammar of Python. You'll learn about variables and data types, which is just how you store and label information. And then the really fun part, control flow. That's your if-else statements and loops that let your code actually make decisions.
And check this out. Here's your first big goal. By the end of this stage, you won't just be learning, you'll be building. We're talking simple scripts, maybe a little calculator or number guessing game. Trust me, there is no better feeling than seeing your own code run and actually do something for the first time. It's awesome.
All right, you've got the basics down. Now it's time to level up. Think of stage 2 as assembling your toolkit. You're moving past just making things work. You're learning how to build them well, to make your code more powerful, more organized, and way more efficient.
This stage is just packed with goodies. You've got functions, which let you package up your code so you don't have to write the same thing over and over. You'll get into data structures, like lists and dictionaries, for organizing all kinds of complex information. And super important, error handling, so your programs don't crash at the first little hiccup.
And then there's this, Object-Oriented Programming, or OOP. Now, don't let the fancy name scare you. It's really just a brilliant way of thinking about your code by modeling it after things in the real world. This is a total game changer for keeping your projects organized and easy to build on.
So the big mission for stage 2 is reusability. You're not just writing one-off scripts anymore. You're starting to build a library of your own code components that you can use again and again. This is a massive leap forward. You're starting to think like a real programmer.
Now this is where it gets really exciting. You've built your foundation, you've got your toolkit, and now it's time to choose your own adventure. Stage 3 is all about picking a path and going deep.
And there are some amazing paths to choose from. You could jump into web development with frameworks like Django or Flask to build websites and apps. Or maybe you're fascinated by data. Then you'll dive into the world of data science with libraries like Pandas and NumPy. Or, hey, maybe you just love making computers do your boring work for you. That's where automation and scripting come in.
Your goal here is simple but powerful. Build projects that matter in the field you've chosen. You're not just a Python learner anymore. You're a web developer or a data analyst. You're building a portfolio that actually shows people what you can do.
Okay, welcome to the big leagues. Stage 4 is where it all comes together. This is about taking everything you've learned and applying it like a pro. You're learning the skills you need to build, test, and launch applications in the real world.
Think about this for a second. In about 6 months, you could go from zero to building and deploying full-stack applications. That means everything from what the user sees and clicks on to the complex logic running on a server. That is a seriously powerful skill set.
So what does that look like? Well, you'll be mastering things like APIs to talk to other services and databases to store your data. You'll learn the critical arts of testing and debugging and how to actually get your code out there for people to use. You'll even start contributing to open-source projects, becoming part of the global Python community. So, you've climbed the mountain, you've reached a huge milestone, and you have the skills to build some incredible things. But here's the secret about technology and about mastery. The journey never really ends. And that's the best part. Reaching this master level means you can confidently walk into complex problems and build real-world solutions. It's a huge testament to all your hard work and dedication. Seriously, take a moment and be proud of that.
Because the real mark of an expert isn't knowing everything. It's knowing that there's always something new to discover. The world of programming is always changing, always evolving. The best developers are the ones who stay curious and never stop learning. That's how you stay on top of your game.
So there you have it. The map is in your hands. You can see the entire path laid out in front of you. The only thing left to ask is, what are you going to build first?